Using the right fonts is one of the fastest ways to level up your store's aesthetic. A strong visual identity not only helps you stand out from the competition, but also builds trust with your customers and makes them more likely to buy. And if you're looking for free fonts you can safely use for your online store or print-on-demand products, you've come to the right place. In this video, I'll show you my top free fonts. Some are built into Printful's Design Maker, and others you can download ready to use for your brand. Let's jump right in. When it comes to print on demand, the right font choice can truly make or break a design. A great font should do three things. It needs to be easy to read, match your brand's personality, and look good on different products, from t-shirts to mugs. I've already done the research for you and found a mix of fonts that work for all kinds of niches. And most importantly, I made sure every single one is safe for commercial use, so you don't have to worry about copyright when you sell your designs. Our first fonts are all about Y2K futurism. This style takes a Y2K aesthetic and gives it a more grown-up, tech-inspired twist. My favorite font picks for this style are Roadam and Kilo. These fonts have futuristic shapes with a bold edge that makes them stand out while still being readable for branding. To me, they feel like fonts you'd spot in a sci-fi movie. I found both of these fonts through a designer called Hunter, who has 5 Y2K-inspired fonts you can download for free. They're all licensed for commercial use, so you can safely use them to sell your print-on-demand products. I'll leave the link below so you can check them out. To make the most of Y2K futurism fonts, combine them with fluid shapes, playful icons, or bold color contrasts to really make your designs pop. If you want something more subtle, try tone-on-tone shades or neutral palettes. And one last tip. These fonts work especially well on knitwear. The bold shapes hold up nicely on textured fabrics, so even when the material stretches or has a pattern, the letters stay clear and impactful. Our next font style is what I like to call Club Academia. Picture the classic sporty college look like sweatshirts or varsity jackets, but with elegant script fonts that give it that old money vibe that's making a comeback in fashion. The old money trend is all about a quiet, timeless elegance, focusing on quality and classic styles rather than flashy logos. To get this look, one of my favorite fonts is Italianno, which you can use for free right inside Printful's Design Maker. Since it's a script font, which is the type of font that looks like handwriting or calligraphy, instantly adds elegance and helps create a refined, timeless aesthetic. Italianno works beautifully for DTG printing, especially when you want your designs to feel elevated without being over the top. For an even more premium look, you can switch to embroidery using the font Ed's Market main script, which is also available in the Design Maker. I tested it on a text-heavy design and it looks amazing as large center embroidery. For this example, I used the unisex crewneck sweatshirt from Gildan. Its softer colors really add to that classy country club feel. One type of design that doesn't seem to go out of style and fashion is the graphic tee with characters. You've probably noticed how many brands use bold lettering alongside character artwork to make their designs more relatable and recognizable. I found 2 free fonts that are perfect for this kind of design: the funky, 70s-inspired Candice and the bold, playful Dela Gothic One. The great thing about Candice is that it's already built into Printful's Design Maker, so you can start using it right away in your designs. Dela Gothic One is available for free on Google Fonts. Once you download and install it, you can use it in design software like Procreate or Photoshop. One cool feature of this font is that it supports both English and Japanese characters, so you can create Japanese-inspired designs similar to what brands like Uniqlo or this online shop called Tokyo Tees often do in their graphic tee collections. And here's something to keep in mind. Since Printful partners with a production facility in Japan, this font can be a great option if you want to sell to that market too. Just make sure you know exactly what your text says in Japanese, because no one wants their brand going viral on Reddit or X for the wrong reasons. Both fonts work great for streetwear, but they're also versatile enough for kids' designs or even food-themed graphics if you want something playful and eye-catching. And here's a design tip. To really make these fonts stand out, try pairing them with contrasting color combos like purple and yellow or orange and blue. Here are a few of my own designs using those combos. Our next font style is what I'm calling street energy, graffiti or street sign inspired typography that gives your streetwear designs a bold, energetic look. I went online to see how streetwear brands are using typography, and what stood out to me is that many lean on bold serif typefaces. These are fonts with little details or feet at the ends of the letters. They often exaggerate shapes to create that street style, oversized aesthetic, like you'll see in these examples from rising streetwear brands like Rising 7 and Moonlight Mansion. Then I jumped into Printful's Design Maker to find fonts that capture the same energy. Here's what I came across. Aktura, a heavy Gothic style typeface that's bold and dramatic. Larken Bold, a clean but strong display font that dominates the design without overwhelming it. Texturina, a serif font that works surprisingly well when I added it in backgrounds, adding texture and character to the design. These fonts are super versatile and work for a variety of niches like goth, skate culture, or grunge. They also fit perfectly with the ongoing bloatcore trend that is all over social media, which is all about taking that retro football fan style and reworking it into streetwear. That's a wrap on my top free fonts for your print-on-demand store. I hope this list gave you some fresh inspiration for your designs. If you'd like to use any of them, you can find all the links in the description below. Watch our next video to keep learning design and selling tips for your business, and in the meantime, happy selling!